Another great speaker. How are you keeping?
Can I just ask the people that's standing on this side of the road behind the table, when people are talking on the mic and people are in front videoing it, all you can hear in the videos is the people in the background behind you talking. So when people are giving up their very valuable time to come here and talk, could you at least please show some kind of respect? Thank you.
Hello everybody, how's it going? Well, first of all, I have very good news for you. As of today, 8.5 million people have recovered from the coronavirus. The common cold. Did you want to know why? Because the greatest power that humans have is the power of their immune systems. And that's the one thing that has kept humans in survival for the past hundreds of thousands of years. So far, the Irish government has donated €20 million towards Gavi, which is co-op of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So it's one of those situations where the public is getting poor, but the richest of the rich continue to get richer. And you can only see that with the likes of Jeff Bezos, who is currently absolutely skyrocketing in terms of what he has earned during the duration of this coronavirus. Currently, there's about 30% of the population of the country currently out of work. People can't even catch a bus now without being harassed, being told to wear masks. And what has happened over the past 6 months is absolutely incredible. What's incredibly symbolic about the fact we're standing here is the fact that so many Irish people have fought at the footsteps of the GPO to guarantee your freedom. But that is the one thing that has been stripped away from us completely over the past 6 months. Through checkpoints on the roads, parks closed, beaches closed, fishermen arrested for just going outside, enjoying the fresh air and trying to catch a fish. And the fact that public servants are even feeding into that and even allowing that is a thought for consideration. And I think as guardians of the peace, that's where you really have to question what is good for the people of Ireland and what is not. Because you're not serving the people of the country at the moment. You're clearly serving the government, and you really have to reconsider your roles. What makes it even worse is the fact that they can't even fly an Irish flag outside GPO.
Take it down!
Get it down! Get it down! Get it down! Get it down! Get it down! Get it down! Get it down! I tell you one thing, guys. The one thing I miss is being able to go to a soccer match, being able to go to a hurling game, being able to go to a concert, the smallest little things where people could gather together and celebrate and enjoy moments of sport and music. So I'm going to use this opportunity to do a familiar chant you'd hear from soccer games. It's nice that it's good to feel the energy of the people who are around you. And the one thing that has happened over the past few years or the past few months, is the fact that face-to-face communication has been completely stripped away from people. And because of that, people have created more of an inclination to use media sources such as Facebook for information. At the very start of the coronavirus, the HSE was granted over €500,000 worth of free advertising for the coronavirus. So that just shows you how coincided, how the Irish government and Irish government agencies in this country cooperate with media sources such as Facebook. The one thing that Facebook has also been used for is just to create some sort of divide, to make people slander each other. Our Lord Jesus Christ, he went off and he said that the most important commandment was, love thy neighbour as thyself. However, over the past few months, all I've seen is hate thy neighbour, curse thy neighbour, smear thy neighbour, where every shadow of the past you've curtain is a curse, where everyone's your enemy, where we're behind enemy lines. And that is what the media has created in this country, is a divide. Do you see people walking up and down these streets wearing masks? Like where we're living in now is effectively communism. This is what communism looks like. When guards are going onto buses and taking people off buses and arresting people, that is what communism is. When we don't vote for communism. And what's in our Irish government at the moment is nothing but scandalous. This Fine Gael Fianna Fáil coalition for the past 8-10 years, people have been calling for a re-election. Yet every single time we fought, we never get what we want. Why? Because it's pure and utter systematic corruption, which is ongoing. Every bit of media you see on RT and Facebook is completely narrated to control what you see. The Irish taxpayer gave RT 50 million euro prior to the 2020 election. Why? Because RT was going bust. Because we're paying broadcasters like ridiculous amount of money and we're barely even providing the service to us. Like they're providing one show a week, getting paid 200,000, 250,000 euro for not doing a bloody thing. While people are working 40 hours a week and barely have 50 euro left in their back pockets at the end of it. And we are paying for that. We are paying for that. 50 million euro taxpayers' money. We're a nation of 5 million people.
Well, that's you know, look knocked down.
Hello, people. Be back in the house.
Thank you.
And as Olin said, the sheep on the bus goes round and round. The sheep on the bus goes round and round. Little do they know how ridiculous they look. How absolutely ridiculous they look. But we've got lots of Karens on the buses. Has anyone met a Karen yet? If Karen has a mask and protecting herself, why does she fear you? If you have a mask and Peter gets on the bus, why are you fearing Peter? Because you're protected with your piece of cloth on your mouth. Leo and Miho said you are. Even though the WHO don't recommend the masks. And the Lion Torag Vouchy doesn't recommend the masks. But Leo and Miho and the crowd up in the swamp in the door, what did they do? They invested lots of their own money in these mask companies. Do they think we're idiots? Does anyone on this side without a mask look like an idiot? No. I understand some people out there have got a mask on because they've got underlying respiratory conditions, and I am not going to slag them. But idiots that have no conditions, take off the mask! Take it off! 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 Because you look like absolute idiotic fools going around with them on you. And for any Karen that dares to attempt to escort me on a bus or a train, I pity you. I'm 4'11", but by God, I pity you. You don't have to fight with your hands when you have a mouth like mine. And a loud voice like it too. One long, but God granted me plenty of air in it. And by God, Leo, we're after the Michael Martin. I intend keeping it that way. You will not restrict my breathing. You will not force your draconian laws on this lady right here. And anyone that stands would stand together. You will not force your ridiculous draconian laws. Now you've got your tester of your lockdown in your homes, where the police was out in force demanding you to go back. like you were in Nazi Germany in the war. You complied. Most of you complied.